Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Just sitting down for a traditional Polish breakfast here. Some meat, cheese, bread, veggies, sausages. Anyways, today I'm going to be heading over to the Poland Rising Museum. Alright, so I got my train ticket, 75 minutes. Now I just gotta wait for the train to show up. It'll take me downtown and I gotta transfer onto the M2 and then I will take that to stops and then I gotta get off. Alright, found myself a nice spot to sit. Now just to make my way downtown. So I got this display to show you exactly where you are. And then on the map here, you've got the blue line, which I'm on right now, and I gotta transfer over to the red line. Alright, so I'm on my way to M2. Just gotta head down these stairs here, and hopefully I'll be able to find it, no problem. So the train I want's to the left, Warsaw. Now I just gotta wait for it to show up, and I'm good to go. It's only 2 stops, so should be a quick trip. I'm right there in the middle of the map there, and I'm looking to go to the Rondo de Jeskele. I don't know, but it's right here. I like that all the seats have a little design with like castles on them. Alright, I arrived at my stop. Hopefully I'm going up the right exit. Well, by some stroke of luck, I actually ended up at the correct exit. So I just walk up to this street and make my way over to the museum. Getting pretty close. They've got these massive skyscrapers here. You don't see too many of them here. In Poland at least, not in Warsaw. But that's the building I'm heading over to right there. So I'll be there shortly. So this is how they divided up the underground resistance. And then on the other side of the wall here we've got execution orders from the Germans. This is a section with a bunch of the old weaponry they had. We'll just take a quick tour through. Check out what they've got, all the different weapons that were used by the resistance and the Germans. A lot of people here today. It was about an hour wait just to get in, but yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to check out, so it's definitely worth visiting. So they got this 3D theater where they recreate what the destruction of the Warsaw area looked like. So we'll sit down and check it out. Well, it was definitely worth the 2.5, 3 hours of walking around. Highly suggest it. I'm going to make my way over to the brewery, see if they do little tours. If not, I'll just sit down and have a beer. Not exactly sure where this brewery is. Hoping it's up around this corner. I don't know. I was expecting maybe a little bit older of a building, but it's got to be around here somewhere. Here we go. It's hidden in behind these more modern looking buildings, so walk down and see if they do tours. Well, they've got this big food hall, but as to where to go for a brewery tour, or even if they do them, I am not sure. So I'll just keep walking around until I find something. I guess worst case, I'll just sit down and try some of their beer. So unfortunately, they're not doing tours today, so I'm just going to walk around. So to do a little self-tour here, check out some of the different areas. Probably sit down. They've got sampler flights, so I'm definitely going to try a sampler flight. But this is apparently the main area that you'd walk through with all their brewing equipment. So yeah, nice little brewery. Anyways, let's go sit down. Alright, so here's all the beers that they have in-house. They brew them all here, so I'm just ordering my sampler at the moment and explain what I got as soon as she's done pouring them. This is the milkshake. This is the Warszawskie. This is the summer sour. Phantasm.
Triple.
And then triple, and then the coffee stout. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's start off with the milkshake IPA. That's really good. Okay, so second was the Warszawskie. Yeah, it's pretty hazy. That one's really good too. I think I like the milkshake one better though out of those two IPAs. Try the summer sour next. So this is the summer sour. That's very refreshing. Okay, then Phantasm. Still think the milkshake IPA is my favorite out of them. But that one's really good too. This is the triple. It's got a smooth malty taste to it for being like it's 10%. It's actually, you don't really notice the alcohol that much. And then we'll try the coffee stout, see how much like coffee it tastes like. I mean, it smells like coffee. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it tastes just like coffee. Right on. Well, I'm gonna sit here and finish these off. I think my favorite though out of them might be the milkshake IPA. I mean, the other two IPAs are really good as well. And then the summer sour, that strawberry, it really is a nice sour, refreshing taste to it. So, all right. Perfect. Well, that was a nice little stop. Sad they didn't have tours, but I'm gonna make my way over to maybe a Zabek, grab something else to drink. So this is another little store that they've got. It's a little bit bigger. You know, they sell more variety of foods and whatnot, but they also sell alcohol and everything else that you might be looking for. They call it the Ladybug, as you can tell. So let's do a quick little tour through and see what they got. I don't know, it doesn't look like it's as big of a selection as what you'd find at a Zebka for alcohol. They definitely have more variety though, especially when it comes to like the wines and liquors. Got a pretty large refrigerated section, all different like frozen and chilled meals. Cool. All right, let's head out. Thought this was kind of cool. We've got a crypto swap here, so if you got Bitcoin, you can get cash. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I'm just gonna catch the train and be back on my way to meet up with my friend and make my way back to their apartment for the evening. When I got back to their apartment, they had this soup for me. It's got a bunch of eggs and stuff, and then Blazik's mom made Some pork tenderloin, pepper, local mushrooms. It's delicious.